This time we'll be looking at price action forex trading. Let me briefly explain what we're looking at right now. Price action simply describes a given currency's movements, whether that be up, down or sideways. The movement that the trader is working with is usually gauged over the recent past rather than a long-term view of the charts. In simple terms, price action is a trading technique that allows the trader to read the markets and make subjective trading decisions based on recent and actual price movement, rather than having to rely on technical indicators or fundamental analysis. Price action trading is my preferred style of working within the markets and has been since 2015. You'll need to have a little time to sit in front of your screen whenever you're trading. It can at times be a little intense, but for me it works absolutely fine. As I'm working with a successful strategy, I do have the time to be able to dedicate what I need to working with the markets. Let me give you an example of the typical trading session for me and the kind of thing that I'm looking for when I'm working with price action. So these are the charts that I'm working with. This is what I'm looking at every time I sit down. Now, I've already mentioned price action trader, but I'm also a day trader. So I'm a price action day trader, meaning that I'll get in the markets, start trading, and I'm out and flat the market before the end of the day. And that's me done. No open positions until the following day. I also work the London session. So London time, London Open is at 8 AM and I like to be sitting in front of the charts at about 7:30, assessing the market. And I work with bare charts like this. So I come to the charts, no risk on at the moment, I've got no open positions. The time period that I'm interested in is from this line, which is the Asian session open. This is when Tokyo opens, moving forward. So I'm assessing price action from when Tokyo opens until the point when I actually sit down to trade. Now this is a little later than London. I've already traded today. I've finished, I'm flat the market and I'm done for the week now. All I'm looking at is this line here, moving forward and looking at the price action from that point forward. And it's from there that I make my read. So we're looking at the Euro US dollar here. This is the pound Japanese yen, and again this is the starting point for the Tokyo session that I'm interested in from that point moving forward. And this is the US dollar Canadian dollar. Again, Tokyo open, looking at price action that's happened from this point moving forward to where we are now. So I'll simply determine by looking at these charts one of three things. Is the price in a clear directional move to the downside? Is it in a range? Or is it in a clear directional move to the upside? And then from that, I can look at an entry point which my strategy gives me, get into the trade, just purely working on what this price is doing now. So, the Euro US dollar, price is moving down, I'm looking to get in this short, and I'll look for a pullback to a certain position, and I'll be looking for a continuation of this move to the downside. I'll be using key points, key levels for my take profit, and I always work with very, very tight risks. On the Euro US dollar, I'll work with an 8 pip stop, so if price goes against me 8 pips, I'm flat, I'm out of that trade, and that's me done on that position. Pound Japanese yen, because it's in a range, I'm looking for a range break, it's as simple as that. So I'll mark my range lines up, I'm looking for a break to be able to get positioned in this, and then my strategy gives me certain criteria, very simple to follow, certain criteria that will allow me to stay in that position or whether I get that. US dollar, Canadian dollar, clear directional move going to the upside. I'm looking for this to move further to the upside as I was going through the London session. And again, I'm looking for a pullback in price to be able to get positioned at a certain level. And then I'll put my stop loss in and my take profit up at one of the key levels that I'm aiming. It's as simple as that. If my stop losses are hit, I'm out and flat and I've had a small loss. Price moves in my favour, I'm out with a profit. And that's me done. I'll be flat the market at the end of the session, and I don't have to think about trading throughout the rest of the day, throughout the night, and weekends of course. No open positions throughout the weekend.